Hey, what's up, guys? Today we're diving into a list of games that at first glance might make you go, wait, people actually play this. But trust us, these weirdly specific simulation games are way more addictive than you'd think. Whether you're power washing a driveway or running a virtual supermarket, these games have a special kind of charm that keeps you hooked. So let's jump into 12 simulation games you didn't know you needed in your life. Until now. Let's kick things off with a game that puts you in the shoes of, well, not exactly a hero, but someone important nonetheless. Crime Scene Cleaner is exactly what it sounds like. You're the poor soul who has to clean up the mess after the criminals have done their thing. Blood stains, broken furniture, suspicious evidence, it's all part of the job. If you've ever wanted to know what it's like to scrub a murder scene clean without raising any red flags, this is your chance. But hey, at least you don't have to deal with the actual criminals, right? Just their mess, no biggie.
Procedure started.
Next up, we've got Supermarket Simulator. Ever find yourself getting weirdly competitive over who can pack groceries the fastest? Or maybe you just love the smell of fresh produce. Either way, this game lets you run your own supermarket, from stocking the shelves to managing checkout lines. You'll get to experience the thrill of watching Karen argue with the cashier over expired coupons. But this time, you're the one in charge. Just try not to get too stressed when the virtual milk's on sale and everyone's losing their minds over it. Now let's talk about the king of all simulators, Microsoft Flight Simulator. This game is like the cool uncle who used to be a pilot and won't stop talking about how great flying is. And guess what? He's right. Flight Simulator is as close as most of us will get to actually flying a plane, and it's absolutely gorgeous. You can fly anywhere in the world, from the Eiffel Tower to your own backyard, with some of the most realistic graphics out there. Plus, there's something oddly relaxing about cruising at 30,000 feet without a care in the world. Just don't forget to land. Crashing kind of ruins the vibe. Ever look at a dirty driveway and think, man, I wish I could power wash that? No? Well, Power Wash Simulator is here to change that. This game is all about the oddly satisfying experience of blasting dirt and grime off of everything from cars to buildings. It's like ASMR, but for people who love to clean. And let's be honest, there's something deeply therapeutic about watching years of gunk just melt away under the power of your virtual hose. Who knew cleaning could be this much fun? And hey, no need to worry about getting soaked. Just sit back, relax, and wash away your worries. Moving on to something a bit faster, we've got Gran Turismo. This game is for anyone who's ever dreamed of being a race car driver but had to settle for a Honda Civic instead of a Lamborghini. Gran Turismo is all about precision driving and tweaking your car to perfection. And while you're doing that, You'll be racing on some of the most famous tracks in the world. It's like being in an episode of Top Gear, except you don't have to listen to Jeremy Clarkson's commentary. Just you, your car, and the open road. Well, and a bunch of other cars trying to beat you, but you get the idea. Ever wanted to live the simple life of a farmer but didn't want to deal with, waking up at 5 a.m. and the whole smells like manure thing? Farming Simulator has got you covered. This game lets you experience the joys of farming, planting crops, raising animals, and managing your own farm without any of the backbreaking labor. You can drive tractors, harvest your crops, and even dabble in a bit of animal husbandry. It's the perfect game for when you want to feel productive without actually being productive. And trust us, there's nothing quite like the satisfaction of a perfectly plowed field. List is House Flipper 2. If you've ever watched one of those home renovation shows and thought, I could totally do that, this game is for you. House Flipper 2 lets you buy rundown properties, fix them up, and then sell them for a profit. It's like HGTV, but without the risk of actually screwing up someone's plumbing. Whether you're knocking down walls, painting, or installing a new kitchen, this game makes you feel like a DIY genius. And the best part? No actual physical labor required. Just you, your mouse, and a whole lot of virtual elbow grease.
Gladys Thorne calling. I hope not answering the phone means you're wrapped up in work.
Ever wondered what it's like to pull off a heist, but you're also not really into the whole breaking the law thing? Enter the Break-In. This game lets you plan and execute the perfect robbery, all without the messy consequences of getting caught. You'll need to be stealthy, smart, and quick on your feet as you navigate through different levels, avoiding alarms and guards while trying to make off with the loot. It's the perfect game for when you're feeling a bit mischievous, but also, want to stay out of trouble. Just remember, it's all in good fun. Okay, this one's not for the faint of heart. Autopsy Simulator puts you in the role of, you guessed it, a medical examiner. If you've ever wanted to know what it's like to solve a murder by cutting someone open and examining the evidence, now's your chance. It's like playing detective, but with a lot more blood and guts. But hey, it's all in the name of science, right? And for those of you with a strong stomach, this game offers a unique and educational experience. Just maybe don't play it right after dinner. Finally, we've got the cult classic Papers, Please. This game might sound boring on paper, pun intended, but it's anything but. You play as an immigration officer in a dystopian country, and your job is to inspect documents and decide who gets to enter and who doesn't. It's all about making tough decisions under pressure, with some pretty serious consequences depending on what you choose. Do you let the desperate mother through even though her papers aren't in order? Or do you play by the rules and deny her entry? It's a game that'll have you questioning your own morality while simultaneously stressing you out. In a good way, of course. Next on our list, we've got Euro Truck Simulator 2. If you've ever wanted to experience the thrill of long-haul trucking through the picturesque European countryside, this is the game for you. It's just you, your truck, and miles of open road. You'll deliver cargo, manage your fuel, and maybe even enjoy a scenic sunset as you drive across the continent. It's the perfect game for when you want to relax and unwind, or if you just really love trucks. Just be careful. Those speed limits in Europe are no joke, but hey, at least there's no real traffic to worry about. And finally, we have PC Building Simulator. If you've ever wanted to build a high-end gaming rig but don't want to risk frying a real motherboard, this game is for you. You get to pick the parts, assemble them, and see how it all comes together without the fear of voiding a warranty. It's like Lego for tech geeks, and the satisfaction of seeing your virtual PC boot up after you've painstakingly connected all the cables is weirdly satisfying. Plus, it's a great way to learn how to build a PC without spending hundreds of dollars on parts or accidentally electrocuting yourself. Win-win! So there you have it. 12 weirdly addictive simulation games that might just surprise you. Whether you're cleaning up crime scenes or cruising down European highways, these games offer something for everyone. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, ring the bell, and as always, keep gaming.